What's up, guys? It's Billy here, and I'm at Kansas Comic-Con in Wichita, Kansas. And today, among all the many talented people we're getting to see, I'm with Mr. John Swasey. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Great. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. So, for those of you guys listening or watching, what I know this gentleman as is the amazing villain, All for One, from My Hero Academia. And I've got to ask you, what we can come back to that in a second. What in your career, at the early stages of your career, what kind of got you into doing all this?
Well, I've been an actor my whole life. I wanted to be a big Broadway, film, stage, television, all that stuff. I live in Houston, and I was making a living, doing very well, doing some film and stuff and television. And so one day, somebody said, "Hey, you ought to do anime." And I was like, "Well, what's anime?" And they're like, "Well, it's Japanese animation." I'm like, "Well, I don't speak Japanese." So.
Right.
But they said, "Well, we dub it." And I said, "Okay." So I started to work for this company in Houston called ADV Films.
Okay.
And, that was in 87, and just started doing anime. And just like in about 92, 93, started doing some freelance directing for them, and started working for Funimation up in Dallas, and just kind of continued. And here we are today. Now I'm a full-time director. Sentai is now, ADV is now Sentai Filmworks.
Okay.
We're a part of the AMC Networks family. Anyway, I direct and act full-time, and I go to conventions, so it's taken over my whole life.
Oh, man.
I no longer do the film and television and stuff like that because I'm too busy doing this. So
That's awesome.
it's been an amazing journey.
So, in anime, who were some of your earliest characters?
My very first show was a show called Golden Boy, and I played the role of the director.
Okay.
Golly, I've done tons of shows. My first biggest role would probably be Gendo from Evangelion. But I've done so many shows. And for what it's worth, according to Anime News Network, I'm the most prolific male voice actor in North America.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Right behind Monica Rial, Lucy Christian, and Brittany Karbowski, all of which started at ADV Films in Houston.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Texas is sort of a mecca for anime production.
That's what it seems, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, let's see. What are some projects to come that maybe we don't know too much about, if you're allowed to talk about
Yeah. So, no, I'm very excited. I just finished, I play a lot of dads and a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
I just worked on a show called Batman versus the Yakuza.
Yep.
And I play Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, I was very excited about that. I'm also directing. I direct a show in Houston called Eminence in Shadow that can be seen on High Dive, which is a streaming platform. And it's a really cool show. It's just there's so much going on. It's kind of hard to keep track of it, but there's just always stuff. It's amazing to me to see how the world of anime has exploded. It started to pre-pandemic, but certainly post-pandemic has been an absolute, Mount Vesuvius of popularity. I mean, it's just amazing.
People needed something to do.
Yeah, right. You can only watch Tiger King so many times.
Right, exactly.
So
that's awesome.
But it's just I've been very blessed, and I, would have never have dreamed that this is where my acting career was going to take me.
Yeah.
But it did, and when you're an actor, especially somebody that's more character driven like I am, and in a market like Houston, you don't get to, I don't think I'll do that project. I'm going to do that. You kind of want to do everything. And it's just, you got to be willing to go where the wind kind of blows you.
Yep. That's awesome.
Where the tide takes you.
Well, two last questions. One fun one. If you, the actor, John Swasey, could find yourself just hanging out for a day in any fictional universe, where would you want to go?
Wow. Any anime fictional universe or
Sky's
anything?
the limit. Anything.
Oh, I'd have to say on oh gosh, what's the planet where they in Star Wars where they go to? in New Hope.
Tatooine? Or the
Is it Tatooine or
where
is it,
Lucas from? Or which?
yeah, where Lucas from?
Tatooine.
Tatooine. Yeah, when they go into the bar and the little
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
I want to taste whatever that liquid is they're drinking.
yeah,
It looks gross. Looks like I'm going to throw up if I drink it.
right.
But I'm willing to take that chance.
And my final question for you, knowing that a bunch of my students are watching this or listening to this, is there anything that All for One would say to them?
Listen to your teacher, or I will obliterate everything you protected. Where is your smile now, class?
You heard that right here, guys. You gotta listen, okay? I should have got this video first quarter, not fourth, but here we go. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks so much for coming out to
man.
Wichita, and thanks for your
Thank you.
time.
You
and
bet. You
nice to
bet.
meet you. So thank you
Nice
so
to
much.
meet you. Thanks a lot, guys. Good luck. Stay in school.